Every night, like clockwork, I would wake up at exactly 3:15 a.m. The first few nights, I dismissed it as mere coincidence or maybe just a strange bout of insomnia, but soon, it became impossible to ignore the evidence. Strange traces began appearing in my room. A shifted chair, an open window, footprints that seemed to vanish into thin air. The last straw was when I discovered a half-eaten apple on my bedside table, which I could have sworn I hadn't placed there. It was time to find out who, or what, was visiting me in the dead of night. Armed with a flashlight and a recorder, I set up a makeshift surveillance system. The camera lens glared back at me with the promise of answers, and the red recording light blinked rhythmically, a metronome to my racing thoughts. At 3 a.m., I feigned sleep, clutching the flashlight under my blanket. Minutes ticked by painfully slow. Then, it happened. The curtains fluttered, even though there was no breeze. A shadow moved across the room, not quite human but not entirely alien. It floated, almost glided, toward my bed. My heart pounded in my chest as I switched on the flashlight, the beam piercing through the darkness, revealing an ancient, translucent figure. It was the ghost of a young woman, her face marked with a deep sadness. She seemed more startled by me than I was by her. For a few moments, we stared at each other in silence, my fear giving way to curiosity. "Who are you?" I finally managed to whisper. Her voice was as soft as the rustling leaves. "I am Eleanor. I once lived here. I lost something precious, and I've been searching for it." I realized that she wasn't a menace, just a lost soul trapped between worlds. Together, we embarked on a quest to uncover her past. After days of searching, we found an old, forgotten diary hidden in the attic. Within its yellowed pages, the tale of her lost locket emerged. It was a keepsake from her mother, stolen by a suitor who betrayed her. That night, we unearthed the locket buried in the garden. Eleanor held it in her ghostly hands, her form shimmering with gratitude. As dawn approached, she glanced at me one last time, a whisper of thank you echoing in the early light. And then, she was gone. The nocturnal disturbances ceased, and peace returned to my nights. Eleanor had found her resolution, and in helping her, I found a strange sense of fulfillment myself. The midnight visitor was no more, but her story lingered as a testament to the bonds that can form between the seen and the unseen.